Banger! Banger! Yo, what up, Leafy, Katie, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up? Does anyone ever just keep drinking so they don't have to feel the hangover? Yeah, that's what some people say. They call that the best form of a detox is the retox or something like that. I wouldn't know because I'm an angel, but yo, this is another one. Banger, dude. Whoa. Whoa. What up, guys? Dude, I heard this for man. Yo, so I had the funniest thing happen. I gotta send the message to the Discord. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, so for the first, like, I'm one of those who will, and we've talked about this before. I'll think like my Alexa or whatever, but like generally just when I'm in the process of asking something, right? Like I'm like, Alexa, play "My Heart Will Go On" by Celine Dion, and then boom, and then I'm like, thank you, right? Um, Today was the first time that I ever just like, hold on, I okay, um, uh, I where okay, so I was cooking, making spaghetti, right? Just jamming for a while in my kitchen, and I guess normally I don't let like Alexa never plays songs for so long where I feel like I need to compliment her. You know what I mean? Um, because normally it's like I'm just picking the songs manually. But anyways, it was one of those where I started the prompt. I picked the song and then I said like, can you? And then after the first song, I was like, can you play songs like that plus summer rave or whatever description. So, anyways, about an hour and a half in, it's just banger after banger after banger, and I don't even. I literally, it's she's off, and then I go, Alexa, I just wanted to say that you are on fire with this playlist. Whatever this algorithm is, keep going, keep doing it. Literally what I said. And then she says, and I kid you not, I took a picture of it. Hold on. She says, hold on, this is the picture. I know I'll put it in Discord, okay? But you can see my little Alexa Amazon Echo thing. Boom, boom, boom. It says, "Thanks, though I can't take all the credit. Your music taste is pretty solid to begin with. I'm just the digital DJ who happens to know." Okay, so that's cool. Whatever, right? They're gonna stroke our ego before the sentience and the AI takeover and whatnot. Of course, right? And that is true. I have curated my playlist and by years of asking for songs. But this is where it kind of gets trippy and they know too much, and but I'm also proud of myself. It says, I can't take all the credit. Your music taste is pretty solid. And then she goes, I'm just the digital DJ who happens to know you've got a thing for Lloyd Banks and that you play Choosing Texas more than most people check their phones. When the algorithm gets it right, it really gets it right. Literally love Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is a member of G Unit, 50 Cent's rap group. And then Choosing Texas is a relatively newer song by Ella Langley. It's a country song and it's so good. Hold on, let me do this and let me do this. Okay, whoa, I gotta get caught up on chat. It eventually cuts. I had a 24 pack of beer. Oh, hold on. Speaking of which, cheers. If you're not drinking alcohol, that's fine. Drink water, drink kombucha, whatever you want to do. A raw egg, I guess. Some people do that, but um, now I can barely see straight. I can honestly say I've never reached beer 53 in like one session. That's in one day. How many? What are we talking? I'm doing great. Captured. How you doing? True enough. I swear I think Creed is muted. Rutro. I've done that on YouTube. Hey, I said it would keep me. Yeah, I remember you saying that, and like the reason I was like, I know we've talked about this before about being nice, is because one of my clips I think you made is like in the heart of that conversation, like in the heart of it. Cheers, indeed. You know what's funny? So I had also, I'm a Utah Mammoth fan. If you didn't know, I'm a Utah Mammoth fan now. Although I'm a little bummed because they conceded 3 goals in the final 2 minutes last night to lose. Chat GPT says your English grade. I don't know how to think about that. Hell yeah. What up, Katie's boyfriend? Katie's the homie. She's like a sister. I am lucky. Yeah, that's true. W partners. While I'm here single. Cheers. Hello. Enjoy. Okay. At this point, do I even bother playing Ghost of Tsushima for a bit? Let me see. Let me see. I want. Hold on. That's pretty wicked. I mean, how many? When you say a flight of stairs, okay. When we're talking here, what's a flight, right? Is it? And this is this is a debate I've been wanting to have and talk with people for a while. Is it the entire sequence of stairs? Okay, so like if it's a spiral staircase, it's the whole thing. If you're in like an apartment complex and you got the woom 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 woom, is it all of them? Is one flight just one, like let's say you're in like a big, again, high-rise apartment building and you're going up the, okay, so like let's say it's got 4 steps. You go boop boop boop, and then you turn, you got to turn, you pivot, and then you go up 4 more, boom, and then, okay, is that a flight? Is the two a flight? Because that's one floor's worth. You're on like floor 12. You have to go up 4, turn up 4, bam, you're on floor 13. That's a flight? Or is it just the 4? Or obviously however many, but is it just the stairs before you do the turn? Like this is what scholars have been debating for a really long time, and I hope to eventually be able to do like a sociological survey and we get to the bottom of this. I just didn't feel like getting back up. Wow, so how you just laid there after falling down the stairs? Just Pookie, come pick me up. Something like that. Usually Superman down them. When I was a kid, hell yeah, love that. Smooth operator. Yeah, we found a bunch of cool bangers today. This was another one. What do we think on the flight of stairs here? I don't know what the biggest raffle they'll let me do is, but we're going to try a 30,000 one. That made it 15, but here we go. Got it. Yeah, see, that's a skill issue, Leafy, I believe. Anyone knows that to really sled slash surf a laundry basket, it's all about your fingers in the grooves. Why do you keep going out of focus, Cam? You were 5 years old? No excuse, play like a champion. Focus, thank you. Yo, Katie, so we're back to doing film class on Thursdays. We've been doing this for a couple weeks since football's over and whatnot, and we've been doing them on Twitch instead of Discord. Last night we did it, and we wind up. It was a 3.5 hour long movie, so I didn't want to like make everyone have to like commit to that whole thing in one sitting. So we did the first half, and we're gonna finish the second half, and the movie has like a natural intermission in it, so that works out real cleanly. Speaking of which, I need to put that in the thingy mabobber. Even even bigger skill issue. Exactly. He gets it. He gets it. Hold on, we're gonna have to turn it up again. Where did we go to last night? 200%? I think it was. We said we would start it at 9. Might start it a little early. I think anything more than 5 steps is a flight. So in my scenario, because like some of those are like, it's like 4 steps. They're pretty wide, and they're those like concrete ones. It's like you're doing 4 and then you're turning, so 5. Or do you just count the 4? Like that 8 is one flight, or is the 5 one flight and then 3? I don't know. There's got to be an answer. You can't do basket, always go for a flat object. What about a slightly curved one like Captain America's shield? And the movie is called Seven Samurai. It came out in 1954. It's Akira Kurosawa. Feedback maybe later. Okay. All right, y'all are all leaving. I get it. Is an unearned. Oh, okay. Elite comms. Elite comms. Hold on. A flight of stairs is an unearned. So it can't. It can't. It can't. Okay, that's what I thought. That's now we're getting somewhere. It wouldn't be the 4 and 4. In my way earlier, when I was talking about like we were on floor 12 and then we went up to floor 13. It would like the flight would be all. Hmm. But it says connects 2 different levels. Did you actually? Is that was that? Ooh, this says 12 to 15 between 2 floors or landings. It's however, I guess it's just however many steps get you from like the 3rd floor to the 4th floor. Even if they swivel, pivot, rotate like Hogwarts. All right, let me do one more little Discord post, and then we'll start the movie. So, Katie, if you're sticking around, if you can watch this, here's a couple of things. I can summarize the first half pretty well, and you haven't missed any of the super juicy stuff. The most important thing is like this movie legitimately has inspired so many other works, and like they use this movie as the formula so often. We were talking about it last night. um Things like A Fistful of Dollars, Last of the Mohicans, but essentially you have a village that's like a farm village, right? And they're already not doing well generally, and then they get raided by bandits. So at the very beginning of the movie, you see like bandits are up on the cliffside above the village, and they're thinking about raiding it again. And then one of them reminds the other bandits that they had only just robbed them, like how you know what I mean, like the very recently, and they probably don't have anything left. Um, and so they're like, all right, cool, yeah, you're right. We'll come back in a year. Let their like rice, their barley and stuff kind of come to harvest, and then like we'll come back. So then the village has the dilemma. Do you just keep the status quo and you basically give them and you let them pillage and do bad things and then get their food and whatnot and then do what you can to just let them leave you alive, like what the people they do let blah, blah, blah. Do you just like stay and like keep, okay, take what you want, please just let us live, yada yada. And then there's one particular guy, younger man in the village who's like, no, fuck that, we're already in shambles, right? Like we can't keep this cycle going of just like barely making it, getting our shit up and then it getting raided again. And so long story short, they eventually talk about it and they go to hire a samurai to kind of like guard their village, but they know that they're gonna need several of them, because the bandits, there's like 40 of them or whatever, and so they go and they hire one guy who then basically assembles the team. So one of the notes that I talked about last night was about the concept of the multicam and how he uses it in like the fight sequences. But another note that I was going to say at the end of the movie, but I think it's fine to say now, is this movie is the one that kind of created the yo, what up, Clipper? Um, okay, so we all know the assemble shot now, right? Think of obviously Avengers, but we see it all the time, even in like movies like Bridesmaid and Maids and stuff. Spy Kids have it, but it's the shot in the movie where like essentially the whole crew is all in one frame and they're all like walking, posing. You know what I mean? It's basically what we often know as the like poster shot. There, when you see it in a movie, you're like, oh, yep. They were like, hey, let's shoot this not only because it looks cool, but also because it could work well as like the movie poster and things like that. This movie pioneered that. So anyways, yeah, he assembles. I guess that was a good time to bring it up because summarizing it to Katie, basically they get a badass samurai elder dude and he assembles a squad of 7 samurai, technically 8 because they bring a young guy under their wings. And so near the tail end here, just as a summary, just for y'all, they basically go and they work on the defenses. They look at a map of the village. Trying to find a good spot. But yeah, they look at a map of the village. Was that way earlier? Anywho, and then yeah, here we go. They're like looking at a map, which also is another technique that filmmakers start using, and it's really good to let your like great blocking. So you take a movie like Godfather has great blocking, and what great blocking does is it lets the audience keep track of where they would be, aka the camera, in that scene. So boom, camera, even if they're not in frame, you might know that like Toretto and Johnny Sins is over here, like, you know what I mean? You know that they're here and here because the blocking has been set up to, okay, the bar's there, Johnny Sins is over there. That's where the fire extinguisher was. This is where they need to run if they want to get out. Like, great movies, great set design, and blocking all work together to help the audience kind of always know their surroundings as if they've lived in that building. So a good technique implemented or started with this is also having this like map and kind of doing your like general's war meeting, like you're at a war table almost, like, okay, this is where we need to defend, because again, when you cut to those locations later, we have a sense of where we're at, and then 2, it can add extra suspense and meaning to those moments. Okay, let me catch up on what y'all been saying, and then let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Ooh, what y'all know? Newsday on my mind. My girlfriend just doesn't want to hang out with my friends. Okay, ooh, Leafy mobile on in a Uber. Leafy on mobile in an Uber. I'm gonna lurk. I'm gonna play a game. All right, captured. Appreciate it. Smart girl, indeed. What up, Clipper? Samurai Avengers. There it is. This is one of my favorite 7 TV emotes. My goal is to get to a point where I'm going to one of my like spiels, little soapbox rants, and I just look over and chat's like, but I also don't want y'all to do that sarcastically either. But one of the samurais heavily hinted to not be a samurai, the crazy one. I'd be a crazy samurai. Yo, appreciate it. What up, Blue Jay? How you doing? What you doing? Did the TV start to work? Okay, so that we watched all that. And one of the samurais also got a little crush. He's got a little pookie. Um, all right, I think this speech would be good to rewatch. Oh, I also need to unpublish this. Just as a reminder, we're able to show this on Twitch because this movie is on YouTube Free Movies. Uh, we unpublished the VOD, so there is no recording made. We make no clips. All clips will be deleted. There will be no copies made of this production. Um, just enjoy. Alerts will be off. Actually, hold on. I want to test something. So alerts are off. Tell me if y'all hear this. I think didn't. Okay, perfect. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Woo! Shoo shoo. Okay. News now. Okay, this the next like 3 minutes we watched last night. So if you were here last night, use this opportunity to go get yourself more comfortable before we dive into the final hour and a half of the movie. So there's it's about an hour and 40 minutes left. But we are going to rewatch this last little speech because I think it's a good transition. Oh, I do. I do. You're right. Damn. Dude, I love this shot. In regards to that shot, sorry to already pause once. Um, I think what makes it more impressive is like nowadays we can see shots like this all the time because cameras are so advanced that you can shoot scenes not only where the camera is moving but also the subject matter is in motion, right? And it still have good visual clarity because the cameras are so good. Back then in 1954, 1953, you had to be incredibly technically talented to get a shot to look and stay this focused and clear while having both the camera and the subject matter moving. They file back in line. I love this quote. That quote. Okay, your boy's timing couldn't have been more perfect because it's 9:01. We said we were going to start this at 9. What we just watched was watched last night, so it was just a recap. I guess the only thing I did prematurely is the my whole spiel about the Avengers shot, the poster shot, but pretty good. Honestly, it is kind of part of the cinematic experience. Let me rewind it a little bit. How's the audio levels? They good? Okay, well, because there is a minute left of intermission. Hold on. That run. He's pretty good with that scythe. Dude, this movie's composition is so good. Well, I wonder if Jokic is playing. Got him. Booty cheek. Bandit. Ka. Please. That's just universally good humor there. Don't you hurt you, don't you hurt him. That close up, so good. Be a samurai. Put your sword inside me. Dude, he's such a badass. Yo, sauce, dude. Thank you so much. I have alerts turned off right now. Sorry. I have alerts turned off right now for film class. I will run the alert as soon as I'm done. Thank you so freaking much. Everyone show Saul some love. How have you been, man? What you been up to, dog? Uh, Last I talked to you, you were playing on a server on Ark, if I remember correctly, and then playing seven. No, not Ark. I'm sorry, 7 Days to Die. Ark was before that. My bad. Dude, thank you so much. Gifting subs to Jason Witch, Chevy, December, Scylla, Jport. Yo, thank you so much. My dog, dude. Good to see you. It's good to see you. We're watching a samurai movie. Sauce, thank you so much. 37 now in his Creed J career. I love how he runs back and like hits him on the back, like, come on, let's do it. Dude, I love that one guy who's like the mountain. That's my territory. I forget his name. It starts like KY Jelly, Kyuzo or something. We're chilling, man. How you been? Have you ever seen this movie? Too easy. Oh, dude. Ooh, oh, Stream Elements needs a sub. That's why. I was like, why is it not showing my emote? We take the fight to them, he ponders. Yo, that melody's very, very, very popular. Yeah, Master Horseman, my ass. Yeah, same Clipper. Oh shit, I still have chat on here, don't I? Oh no, I don't. Okay, we're chilling. Yeah, Sauce, we literally, that was perfect timing. We basically said the same thing. Always feel free to take time away if you need to, and I will be here. I've been doing this for a while. Obviously, not with you guys, so it's a different dynamic. For years, I was just doing it to my lonesome, but yeah, I get the ebbs and flows. Like I was telling somebody when they were asking about Nim, like that's just kind of how it goes. Sometimes people will go away for weeks, months, years, but about keeping the house warm, the back door open, and some sweet tea in a pitcher for you guys to make yourself at home. That was kind of a bar I think I just dropped. Well, she looks possessed. No. Dude, don't be smitten. Gotta be disciplined. Uh-oh. This movie's so good. Even like a sequence like that, it makes you think. It's introspective, right? Because these samurai who are trying to defend the other village from the bandits go on the offensive, and yet to that woman, they're every bit the bandit, right? They're every bit the bad guy to her. You know what I mean? I don't know. So good. Okay, yeah, no worries. But yeah, we are absolutely still hanging in the Discord, playing games. Me, Ada, and Clipper have gotten back into Borderlands recently. Well, they might have never gotten out of it, but I've started playing it again. So maybe 4 times, 5 times in the last couple weeks, we've been in Discord playing Borderlands. So yeah, just look out for us. I still ping the. A lot of times I ping the 2 live crew thing. I don't know if you still have that role in Discord, but yep. Just kidding. Got y'all. I thought one was still going to be on ESPN. Oh sevens. So the White House one is also Paramount? I feel like that's going to be behind an additional paywall, though. Got to be. Oh, yeah. This movie is 72 years old. That's so crazy. He's stoked. They're all like, fuck. My goat. I'm going to bring up who he reminds me of from King Arthur's Knights, the Round Table. Okay, if you've seen the movie King Arthur, the one that came out in the early 2000s with Clive Owen, so in Arthurian legend, there's the character Tristan, and this he's played by Mads Mikkelsen in that movie, and this is him if you've seen that. The guy that I love in this one, I think his name is Kayuko, Kayuko. They remind me of each other. The like quiet, the like probably the best fighter out of everyone, but doesn't say much. Everyone respects him, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not going to be the life of the party kind of thing. So dope. This is my favorite Arthurian guy. Ooh, they got guns. You know, when we're listing movies that followed this formula, Last of the Mohicans, Avatar, right? The Last Samurai also is one. I don't know why I didn't mention that. Trying to see how deep it is if their horses can get through. Uh, Aw, smart. Helm's Deep. But Helm's Deep wasn't intentional, but old man, him in this dang mill. He is itching for a fight. If you didn't know better, you would think the bandits were the samurai because of the armor they're wearing. Am I? I guess I am. Shit, dude. Hold on, let me check. I've obviously seen this movie 8 times, seven, eight, somewhere between 7 to 10. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check something downstairs with my internet. I'll be right back. Keep watching. Enjoy the movie. All right, we're dialed. We're dialed. We're locked. We're dialed. We're. I love how it depicts like two different reactions after killing basically your first person, right? Like one dude is the farmer is shell shocked, it literally frozen still and doesn't know what to do. And then the other one develops almost like a bloodlust. He's like, "Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Give me another one." Sir, not stole, inspired, influenced. And he's gone. And he's gone, bro. There's no stopping him. They don't even say his name. Utter the chance that he's gonna stop. Equally, now I want to watch King Arthur. Just and two of them, not just the musketeer. I mean, what a boss! What a boss! Dude, let him rest. Love that. Oh, got him. Whoa. Whoa, little bucking bronco. Wow, that is an expert horseman. Well, to a degree. Go for the horses. Or I do. Cayuzo. He's like, okay, if your cool little Cayuzo could do it, easy peasy, I'll go finesse a musket. But it's so good. He's like, dude, you didn't chew out Cayuzo. Difference. Just bamboo spearing that guy. Oh sevens. He's a madman. You did, sir. You did valiantly. They have two muskets. Why is no one loading one and trying to hit this fool? Masterpieces can still have question marks in its narrative. That's the beauty of the suspicion of disbelief. They take too long to reload. They're across village. They got it. They don't need the musket. No. Garobi. We lost Yohai and Garobi. And the other dude who I forget his name, but we see him a bunch. Pouring one out, not really pouring it for Garobi. Yeah, that'll fix the malnutrition. I love how like good the leaders of several of the leaders of the samurai are. Maybe with that attitude. It's funny that film night went from without a paddle to Silver Seven Samurai. Ooh, spicy time. Caught. Dude, that's so fucked up. Especially because, like, dude, why is that a bad thing? She's out kicking her coverage. Well, not really, because she's a fine young woman herself, but you know what I mean? Like, her class status out kicking coverage. Eat this dude's ass. Uh oh, we might be throttling. Dude, we got we got 20 minutes left. Don't throttle now. I'll do it. Yo, what up, DeCurst? You do it. Okay, I think we're back. Quando. There's so much I play there. Um, okay, again, I reserve the right to pause. So, I think that whole sequence, what's really brilliant is we see one of the other samurai tell Monzo that he can go check on his daughter, haha, your son, right? Um, and so it's the storyboarding, right? It's the sequencing that like and keep in mind this isn't based on a book or whatever. This is basically original screenplay kind of thing, original story, um, where you get that. Hold on, sorry, I gotta move that. the We see him tell Monzo, so then that explains Monzo arriving at where he is with the girl, so that's one element to it. Then I love how, despite all of what just happened, there's still the like bro code that he doesn't say the dude's name, but oh, he's over here ashamed. Naturally, it also goes back to the multicam that I said at the very beginning about how for almost every scene, it's you're gonna set up multiple cameras. Again, that is an industry staple now, not before this movie. Um, but the way that the camera, we can have one back here in this like essentially in this stable looking out to capture him, but a second ago the camera is here close up, boom, like so good, so good. He makes a good point. Him just like staring into the corner. Tell him a dad joke. Good old dad joke. I'm still sad about Groby. God, that I love that. Hold on, sorry. We gotta run that back. That's so clean. This is so clean. Dude, the techniques he came up with, man. So much buttocks in this movie. A lot of male buttocks. A lot of male buttocks. Yo, the synergy. Oh, oh, I definitely believe DeCurse has seen this before. DeCurse is like 64 years old. He might have seen, you know how they like a film will come out in theaters once and then it'll do another run in the theaters like a year later or something. I think DeCurse was there for the second running. So much buttocks. Dude, the things Kurosawa could do with modern day cameras if he was still alive. Woohoo! Got him. No. My goat. So dope. On some Boromir shit. Just double cheeked up in the rain and the mud, but he did it, dude. You could argue he was better than my boy Cayuzo in the end because after getting shot by a musket, he not only took one out, he took a top dog out. Yeah, he had a man crush, it looks like. They're like, oh, dude, we'll miss those cheeks. Those sideburns. The flag was still there. I like how they take the flooded barley field and just plant something else. Probably rice, I guess, until then that dries out. That dude's going ham. Dude, I haven't seen this movie in like 6 years. Somewhere, I think pre-COVID. It's crazy to think COVID was 6 years ago now, but That's the composition of that shot is so elite. The movie's called Seven Samurai. You got the four mouths at the top for the dead samurai, basically, and then the three that remain. Ah, it's so good. True, dude. Obviously, these are for some of the farmers and villagers and stuff, but that composition, man, is so good. And then there were two. And back to the bald line comments, it's particularly on like the last guy. I wonder if part of it is because we're watching this in like 1080p, 60 frames, upscaled and stuff. Like, I don't think you would see that. Not just in the 50s, but probably up until the 90s, maybe. Early 2000s. Deep. So deep. It's so good, man. Like, Sergio Leone is one of the best directors of all time, too. He's the Western director, spaghetti westerns. You just can see the influence that Kurosawa and this has on them, bro. It Some of these shots are just leaking. They leak through decades of media. Decades of media. It's so good. It is so good. Very good. Very good movie. Sad that my boy Kyuzo bites the dust. We lost a lot of good men that day. What, free agency and unruly fans? Yes, yes, we did. All right. As we continue, Pixels and Popcorn. Shout out Clipper for the name. Hopefully, we don't throttle this time and we can actually get something done on this game, even if I'm at 3,700 FPS. Let's get chat back up here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's rerun. Shout out Sauce earlier for the 10 gifted. Very cool. Very neat. Very cool. Very neat. It was very cool. I would normally do a spiel because and we'll do Q&A and whatnot after a movie, but because we did it in like two parts and I kind of did a spiel at the end of it and like, yo, I've spieled. Y'all have any questions? Feel free to ask, but I've spieled. We've spieled all over the place. Okay, I just scratched the heck out of my forehead on accident. Not what we meant to do. Is it even worth loading this? Like I should load this. Today's the 30th, 10:46. That's now. I don't even know if I did anything. Yeah, let's just load into this. Oh, Elite Clipper. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, let me rerun the saucy thing. Yo, shout out again. Thank you very much. Thank you, Clipper. Oh, oh. Yo, look at the boats. Now, what's cool is if I remember correctly, okay, without looking at anything, okay, Seven Samurai is set, and like the story is kind of set during the Indo period, which I believe is the 16th century, so the 1500s. This game and the, because again, this game is like pseudo fictional, right? Like this character in this story didn't happen, but the Mongols did try to invade Japan through the island of Tsushima, through the peninsula of Korea. Like at this point, they've kind of taken most of the Korean peninsula, and they try to sell, and they try to go get Tsushima and use it as like a launching pad to Japan. And if I remember correctly, a lot of the Mongolian like horde, they lost a lot of people to um on like the ships to like tsunamis, not tsunamis, yeah, typhoons, probably typhoons. um and it's why like typhoons are kind of sacred in Japanese culture, and they believe it was the gods that like helped them, you know. But anyways, I say all that because I believe the Mongolian invasion was in the 1400s, which means this game and my character would probably have been within 100 years of the events of Seven Samurai? Question mark. I think both of those are easily obtainable with a Google search, which I can do in a minute here. But right now, I'm peeping. Look how stunning this looks, dude. Game's so fire. Ooh, the Nuggets are leading the Clippers. All right, let's actually look it up. Seven Samurai time period? Sengoku period is set. Seven Samurai is set in 1586 during the Sengoku period. I was right in the century, wrong in the period. I said Indo Sengoku, 1586. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima. Kamakura period is set in the year 1274. Damn it. So they're separated by about 300 years, inspired by the first Mongol invasion of Japan, which occurred when the forces of Kublai Khan landed on Tsushima Island. You need to click on that. Okay, 300 years apart, give or take. Okay, let's beat a quest. Let's do a quest. Let's beat a quest. Let's do a quest, beat a quest. Need to do it good. Ooh. Wait. I feel like I've beaten these. And that's where my load is. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Exit the title screen. Load game. No. Last night, sure. See, yeah, I have done those. I kind of wanted to do those again. I like the bamboo strikes, not gonna lie. Alright, this is a mythic tells, the six blades of Kojiro. The musician told me of a demon, no, a man named Kojiro who wishes to duel me, but first I must duel the 5 straw hats who joined him. If that's what it takes, I will accept their challenge. which I think is also part of the whole thing that I've done, where you beat the duels, the little sick ass 1v1 cinematic master classes. Oh. Oh, not what we wanted there. Where the hell am I going? I also, if I'm about to do a duel, I think I should change off this outfit. This outfit is for discovery, if I'm not mistaken. Tracks artifacts. Yeah, clears the fog of war. Nowadays there is a loadout system. I just gotta remember how to use it. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess I gotta manually. Oh, okay, that's where it's at. You still have to change this, but the loadout is in the like attachments and stuff. I can't remember what I use. Oh, that looks so fire. Where are we going? Uh-oh. That's not what we wanted, not how we want it. Ooh, perfect. Am I? Oh yeah, I am. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it. Oh yeah, we tried this. Last time I played this game on stream, I'm pretty sure I tried this fight.
The musician told me your armor was blessed by demons, Kojiro.
Do you believe him?
I think you should have stayed a legend.
I know I said last night for stream's sake, but I gotta go back to it.
Sakai Jin, 待ちわびたぞ。
お主の鎧、修羅の呪いを受けておると聞いた。
信じてくれるか。
この世にあってはならぬものだ。
Yo, what's cool is, again, keep in mind, I can play this game, you can play it in Kurosawa mode. Display. Gameplay. Artist difficulty. Accessibility. Yono say. Oh, there it is. Kurosawa mode. Oh, dial us in, baby. This game's too gorgeous to play this. Like, I've always wanted to do a playthrough entirely in Kurosawa mode, but it's too gorgeous. I have to have color. But After watching Seven Samurai, we should do it for a little while. This is so sick. I love this part of the game. These duels are dope. Oh, I can't see the marker though. Oh, this isn't good. We have no stamina. Yo, what up, Leafy? Or not stamina, what's it called? Resolve. We have no resolve. I need to change my stance. Oh, got his ass. Nope, I need... Ooh, that's a bar, not a demon or a ghost. Just a man. Dude, he is effing on me so sweetly. 37 beers? Dude, I'm getting... I've had 4, I think. 4 or 5. Dude. Okay, let's try it. Let's turn off Kurosawa mode for a bit. How big are my cans? I don't know, like 36 C's maybe? Oh, my beer cans. I'm just getting duped. Okay, this is the comeback. Look, I have no health. Oh my god, perfect parry. Needed it. They're bottles. To answer your question. That's an axe, not a hammer. And they've added a new moderator type. It's called lead moderator, which is kind of like, you know, Stream Elements already had super moderator. Twitch just added that. It's called lead moderator. It's an axe, not a sword. Basically, what they can do is they can mod other people or unmod people, whereas mods can't do that. Previous, it had to be a streamer. The lead mods can mod people and unmod them, and they can also VIP people and un-VIP people, I think. Alright, here's my best run. I'm locking it in. Oh, I remember. Okay, right. Good news. We got far. Second good news. I remembered to dodge the red. What I didn't realize is after I dodged the red, he was gonna Shawn Michaels sweet chin music me, and then slash me real good. Got his ass. Oh, dude. Rest in peace to Gorobei, my pops, and Kyuzo. Dude, this guy is hard as fuck. Okay, let's check what my build is real quick. It's probably I can't do that. I bet you mid-fight. Parries are easier to perform, more resolve gain. It would also help if I was going into this fight with resolve already, I bet. I'm going in this raw dogging as hell. Moderate increase. Moderate. Ghost weapons. I don't... Attacks have a... Nope. Wait, we kind of like that. %50 or less? Dude, we're not getting hit. Ooh, break in their defense grants 15% resolve. That's tempting. I think we want to do this, though. Where was it? There it is. To do double damage. Okay, I also need to remember some of my, like, special moves. Oh, casually, first time playing in, what, a month, over a month? 29, 9, and 4 through 3. He's so good. I'm so not good. Dude, this dude is so good. Did we get the death counter going again?
ただの人だ
I'm about to beat this. This is just, it's just easy and it's fun for me to beat this guy. By the way, hold on. We gotta get... I don't know why I did this in the middle of the fight, but I kind of got... You know, you gotta do it, right? I wish I can get it with the boss's health bar at the top and while in picture mode. Dude, okay. Him fucking sweet chin musicking me after I dodge is ruthless. Okay, how does that hit me? Dodge? Dude, he is so good! Okay, we need to change that charm 10% to do double damage. I mean, no. 10%? Ooh, just extra resolve gains, probably. What was the other one that I saw about resolve gain? Ooh, no, let's just do... Yeah. This is it. Okay, that was like, what the fuck? No, dude, that was the run. That was weird. The attacks were parryable, but they didn't let me parry them. He's so good. I guess this is why he's the one that's like at the end of the rainbow, right? You gotta kill the 5 other guys to even get a chance to fight him. But we have him. We have him. We're about to do it to him. Sweet, sweet nothing style. Not when I'm changing my audio as this starts and I'm about to die before I even get a chance to breathe. What a comeback this is going to be. They're going to write sonnets about it. I want y'all to write sonnets about it. Oh, I got a little uppercut in there. I saw that. Give me those, son. Oh, dude. That was the run! I wasn't full health there. I got up to like 80% after my last heal, but it sucks that his hit one-shot me. Or not one, y'all know. That I needed to use one of my heal for like 15%. This is the run, this is the run, this is the run. You know, Clipper, going back to the D&D thing. Next week, I hope a couple other people might be down to watch. Even if they don't have a character. Oh my god. No! Oh, I have him. He starts going a little berserk mode when he's low. No. If I could get that parry, I probably win. Because his health and I get my healing. Alright, this is it. This is the run. Yo, Gambas. Can we get some Gambas? We're gonna get a Gamba. I don't know if there's enough people, but we're gonna Gamba. Oh, not this one. I'm gonna let myself die. Well, not counting this one. The run after this. The Gamba's for the run after this. This one's just practice because he got a quick start. Yeah, that unblockable attack, if you're not full health, he kills you. He kills you good. Maybe. Oh, I take off the resolve gain. Maybe this armor entirely, because I don't really need the stagger element, right? Like, killing a staggered enemy, that's not going to be applicable here. Okay, maybe it's this. Let's take off the Charm of Silence, because that's not going to help. And then we do the one... Yo, what up, Doc? How you doing, man? The one where I have more health? Alright, this is it. This is it. Ooh, what'd you work, like, what was the... I'm closing out of some tabs. What were you working on tonight? I'm in black and white, by the way, because we watched Seven Samurai earlier as a continuation of film class from last night. And so now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. Little samurai vibes. Did backs today. Got you. If you didn't know, every Thursday I do film class. Oh. We watch a movie here on Twitch. Sometimes in the Discord. Or it started in the Discord. That doesn't count. That's... Ah! Yeah, recently we've done... I had to stop for a little while with everything with my pops, but... in 2026 so far, we've done Anchorman, Blade Runner, Without a Paddle, and Seven Samurai. Get dunked on. This is it.
どれも甘美な思い出よ。
奉仕の申す通り
No, that doesn't count. Bullshit. Dude. Bro, he is coming at your boy. I'll read your comments in a minute. This is the run. I can feel it. I also love the lanterns and how they move. How about we stop paying attention to the lanterns?
幾年ぶりに胸躍る戦いだったぞ。
Yes, that is another great movie. Frank Miller, that came out in what, 2004? Dude, that sneaks through. Yeah, we've also done Parasite, Pentagon Wars, Birdcage. It's a eclectic range of movies. Black Hawk Down.
この程度だったとはな。
Man. Yes, it did. It did indeed. And Jessica Alba looks so damn fine in that thing. Nobody thought this would happen. What is that? Is that a Gamba? I'm just ready to eat.
この程度だったと。
Turtle shell, man. I didn't know what I wanted to say there. Okay, let's dial it back in. I don't understand how that hit. Dude. It's like when he spins around, even if you dodge, he throws sand in your eyes or something. Because I keep getting cussed. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We just traded each other jabs, basically.
幾千もの人を切ってきた。どれも甘美な思い出よ。
奉仕の申す通りお主は修羅だ
Okay, I got greedy. I remembered I can hold triangle and do like a little stab, and it interrupted one of his red attacks. So I tried to do it again there, and to no avail. How am I not getting a counter there? That's what I don't get. Dude, he is so quick with that block. I like do a...
幾千もの人を切ってきた。どれも甘美な思い出よ。
奉仕の申す通りお主は修羅だ
ようやくお前が俺を殺してくれるのか。
それが望みか
Dude. No, no. When I tell you that I think I reached the edge of the arena. I think what happened is I reached the edge of the arena, so when I went to barrel roll / dodge away from that attack, I didn't get the distance that I needed because I was at the edge of the arena, and that was the fight. I had to dodge. I was ready for a red attack. I had to dodge. I just ran out of arena space. And my internet's throttling. Oh, baby, I love your ways every day. Dude, I ran out of arena. Okay, I got him. I have him. I got him. I have him. I got him. Dude, him opening up with the fucking sand attack is limp dick, dude. Get out of this cave, dude. I'm gonna fuck him up right here. And I gotta remember to stay in the middle of this arena. Fuck! Suck my ass. I don't understand why that doesn't parry. I've got to read what my moves are again. Stab me, you punk. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, we have while in sword mode, holding triangle for piercing, holding R2. No, we don't want that. Triangle, triangle, triangle. We can hold and then tap. Hold triangle and then double tap. I don't think we want to do that though. He'll probably counter me. Let's just mainly just do the whole triangle. Maybe triangle, 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 but I doubt. Dude, a triple red attack there. Neat. Real neat. Maybe the first one he's done of a triple red there. Dude, this spin attack actually kick rocks. See, what's tough about that is if you do, okay, as y'all all know in these kind of games, Elden Ring, you kind of have like a dodge and an evade, right? So like, if you just hit circle once, you do like a small evade. If you double tap it, you do a full, like, get the F out of there. Now, on that double red, if I do the double tap prematurely, he then punishes me because he then does the move that his second move you can't evade. Like the first one you need to evade then dodge, as opposed to dodge then evade. I'm shutting up and I'm not explaining the fight and I'm just beating it. Dude, man. Alright, my thing's throttling again. I'm getting pissed. I'm ending stream. Fuck this guy. No, I'm just kidding. I am pissed. I am ending stream because we're throttling yet again, even though it's 11:30 at night and there should be no one really on the internet. I don't get it. I am gonna beat this fucker. But my internet's throttling, so if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it and then record it. I appreciate y'all being here for film class, for finishing it. Seven Samurai, W movie, genuinely incredible. Yeah, I will holla at y'all tomorrow. We're watching UFC in the Discord. Y'all have a good night. Hold on, let me pull up the bangers that I found tonight.